everyone, this is the Dweller bringing you yet another battle report. So if you have seen my previous battle reports, you will recognize this army and the opponent more or less. So it's Silverless against the Wars of the Dark Gods, 4,500 points still. Yeah, I'm still trying to find a finalized version of the list that I like, I want to play with. So if you've seen, as I said, the previous one, you will recognize most of it, but there's some tweaks in there. So let's just head over to the lists. So as always, Avatar of Nature as the general with Entangling Vines. I still have my Druidism Eagle King character. Despite being a 4 wounds, resilience, 4 no save piece, he's actually managed to stay alive for like, yeah, I can't remember when he actually died last. So, well, as far as this goes, it still works. So he's rocking the Binding Scroll and Talisman of the Void. Having 3 channel is a sweet spot that I really like playing with. So yeah, that's why. Then I second druid, Shamanism Adept, with and this is where I try to mix things up. So I've taken the Rod of Battle, thinking that both, or even both, the Avatar, the Thicket Beasts, and the Forest Rangers actually benefit a lot from it. And being a bounce spell, you can, if you have to, you get some flexibility with your magic. And if it goes in, it's really good offensive spell, which Druidism normally lacks. I usually say that to my when I play to those I play with, that Druidism is probably the best magic lore in the game, but also the most boring because there's no offensive stuff, but all the defensive buffs from Druidism is just so good. They are so good. Beside Rod of Battle, Magical Heirloom, especially with this list, getting the forest buff and on the big version rerolling 6s to wound is actually really good. Especially on like the Avatar and the Thicket Beast. It's really good. Really good. Other than that, Thicket Shepherd with the BSB Oaken Crown normal setup. Rocking some Force Guards. 26 of them. Still with Rending Banner. I took away... no, it's still full command. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so still full command Rending Banner, 26 of them. They're not... Yeah, they're just there. It's a scoring unit, right? Teams of Heath Riders, because, yes, they are that good. One into Blade Dancers. Always love playing Blade Dancers. They're just multi-purpose. They can do a lot of stuff. Eagle, because you need a chaff. Then we have some Forest Rangers, and they are without the full command and without the magical banner, just a musician. It's enough, and brings down the cost on them 441 points for what they bring. I would say is really good value, especially with the magic I have. It's like they benefit a lot from almost every spell I can cast. So yeah, just for a few points, is it more, even less than a tree father? Take them. 5 Thicket Beasts with a champion, standard, and 5 Wild Huntsmen with a champion and shields, because Wild Huntsmen are so fun to play. So over to my opponent. He it's in the same like stage of list building. So the foundation of the list is same as if you've seen previous battle rep against him, but it made some tweaks. So yeah, it still has a chosen lord on a what's it called, chimera, right? Yeah, on a chimera, this time with wings and with a lot of shenanigans. It still has a 2-4 up, I believe. Mobile and just packs a punch. Still, then has a Doomlord with Great Whip and Trophy Rack. Crown the Wizard King, Duskforged, Gladiator Spirit, Spike Shield. I can't say I know what Gladiator Spirit actually does, but yeah, it's a hard one. And Spike Shield is something that's, especially Sylvan Elves, I don't like that, because yeah, every hit we get, it's normally dead models. So yeah. And then it has a Adept Alchemy Sorcerer, just on foot, plate armor, so still decent save, and with Scepter Power. And then a Sorcerer on a Dark Chariot, Evocation, also that an Adept. Alchemist Alloy, Dragon Staff, Fluxion, so a good save, Breath Weapon. Always hard as a Sylvanus to kill stuff with a good armor save, and Breath Weapons are always good against elves with little save and resilience 3, so yeah, hard one. Going to core, so some Barbarian Horsemen, 8 of them, with Champion, Great Weapons, and Musician. A big block of 25 Warriors, Favor of Akan, God of Gluttony, Zealot Banner, that's the more attacks from support, if I'm not mistaken. And then some changes. He previously had 1 block with Feldrax. Now it's 2 smaller units with Feldrax. 2 units of Flayers and a unit of Forsworn with Banner of Speed and Spike Shield. So Spike Shield I know is a new addition that he didn't have last time I met him. So yeah, overall hard. Initial thoughts is just like there's a lot of good saves going all around. So yeah, never enjoyed playing against that with Sylvan Elves. Now this list though, I do have quite a lot of AP, so we'll see how it goes. Probably gonna be quite a bloody match. So over to deployment. Yeah, 1 Blade Dancer to the far left, and you can see Heath Hunters, some Wild Riders in behind, the Avatar. I think I want the role to deploy to go first, I believe. That's why I'm deploying like this. So I know, or it was a second. You will see. So I just make a good battle line with everything within all the bubbles. Since there's no shooting, I just measured the ranges of all the spells and my Druid King. Yeah, let's go into Druid King. That's actually quite nice. He's safe where he stands. Over here, the Forest Guard, they're just... It's not a combat unit in that sense. They don't do that much damage. They're just there to stop things, and then I can counter charge, and if I'm lucky, they're alive, and it's a 3rd scoring unit, which is something Sylvanus actually lacks. Good scoring units. So over to my opponent, he has the Horseman on the far left, a unit of Feldrax, the big warrior blob, some Flayers behind, the Forsworn on the hill, nasty block, some more Feldrax with some more Flayers. It's a bit scared with this Chaos Lord, so yeah, it just stands in the far back, chilling out, safe from harm. And on the extreme flank, he has his Sorcerer and Chariot. So Vanguard, I just go up with the Heath Hunters. He barely shuffles his Flayers, and I kind of retreat with these ones, just moving around. So yeah, since I know I was beginning, and I had a good matchup with the Blade Dancers and the Horsemen, I would never think he would like to charge the Blade Dancers with the Horsemen. I would probably kill them before he it could maybe have a one or a few attacks back. So yeah, just move up his hunters in short range. Did make quite good damage. Also set up the wild huntsman for a potential counter charge. If he charges the his hunters, I can flee and angle it. So yeah, they would be in a good position. In the middle, yeah, with a board like this, we have a forest, and then I have my forest. So it's like this big forest in the middle. I just park everything in it. I benefit quite a lot from it, while he doesn't. So why do anything else? So yeah, I park in the forest, just having the eagle in some kind of reserve, waiting for the right moment. The Heath Hunters couldn't find any good places to shoot at on the right flank, so I moved them up there. Most because, yeah, his sorcerer with chariot and a breath weapon, yeah, I don't want to be near that. And also with his lord just covering angles and countercharging and whatnot, they're just there. And there you can see on the right flank, magic, get up Oaken Throne and some healing waters on my druid in case he goes massively forward and would be able to shoot some magic missiles. Shooting phase, I shoot quite good, killing off 3 out of the 8 Barbarian Horsemen, and that's about it. So what's the Dark God's turn 1? He actually backs up with the Horsemen instead of charging. Surprising for me, but I'll take it. And over here he just shuffles up, getting angles, not giving anything away. Here as well, moves up his lord as on the hill just to get the reroll charges. Really covering the angles. It's a bit of a stalemate. Who will dare to go first into combat and everything? So yeah, just checking angles, counter charges, everything. Flayers on this side just moves up together with the Sorcerer Chariot, hiding behind the ruin but still being able to see stuff. Other than that, nothing else happens. My turn 2, move up with the Heath Hunters, thinking that, yeah, let's go in for the kill. Even if I kill 3 more again, he would have 2 left. I stood outside of his movement, so yeah, if he charges me, I'll still have a stun and shoot, and then I will hit before him in combat. So yeah, I would probably win that. So they're just moving in for the kill. Blade Dancers just ignores the Horseman, moves up, and same with the Wild Huntsman, angles up and try to look up the Feldrax. Here I'm kind of baiting with the avatar. I'm not too frightened about what it has. Of course, if it gets a multi-charge with a bunch of stuff, but I made sure that everything is in the front so I can't take too much damage. So he can charge whatever he likes into the avatar, and I wouldn't actually mind. And then I would have a bunch of counter charges. Over here, Heath Hunters see a target, so they go for the the Flayers. One of the few things in this list that they actually can kill, so yeah, why the hell not? Another picture of the left flank. So magic, I think I got a few buffs up, not too much. Shooting phase, I managed to shoot out and kill the horsemen, so that's good. Another bit of that. And over here, don't shoot as well. I only managed to kill 2 of the Flayers. Not optimal, but it's something at least. And that's all that happens in that turn. What's the Dark Gods? He moves up. So the Flayers did have a debuff, if I'm not. If they make their swipe attacks, you get -1 discipline, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So he does that on the Heath Hunters, killing 1, they get a debuff. Moves up with the Chariot, probably to flame. Or flame breath. Other than that, shuffles up a bit closer. making up all the angles, good measurements, not giving anything away. Everything is long charges for both of us. He has two really big pieces on reroll charges, so he's I'm standing in a very defensive in the forest. So yeah, why the hell would he charge me? Over here, same on the left side. The Feldrax just angles up, so they have everything in the front. Since the Wild Huntsmen have quite a long charge range, he just stays out of it. Magic, he manages to make a wound on the avatar with some spells. My turn. I decided to actually go for it, so I try to charge the block of warriors with the avatar. I think I need to roll like a 8 or 9, but I failed, so yeah. Forward he goes, not too concerned about it. I know the Feldrax gonna have a charge in the flank, not too concerned about it. We'll see. His hunter moves up. I'm thinking I want to be able to first shoot his flayers and then try to take some wounds off his lord in turns after this. With a 2-up save, it goes up to a 3-up on short range. I will wounding on 5s. I should make a wound or 2 every turn, so yeah, I'll take it anytime. And the Blade Dancer just angles up. I'm making sure that they can't be charged by the Feldrax. They're a bit far away, but that's the best I could do. I don't want them to be charged by the Feldrax. So they're just there for the flanks, the counter charges. Same with the Wild Huntsman. Everything else just stays put. As I said, I'm standing in a really good position with my unit, so why should I move? On the right, the Heath Hunters just moves, angles up. His breath weapon didn't do anything on me, so lucked out a bit on that. I just angles up the flayers, hoping to kill them. A bit more overview. Magic, I do get Awaken the Beast off on the Wildwood Rangers. If he decides to charge them with the Forsworn, I will kill a lot in return. Also got off Healing Waters on the Avatar. Shooting Phase, I do manage to kill 2, but not all of them, of the Flayers. So yeah, that kind of sucks. A one-man cavalry unit is the best chaff in the game. And that's it. Wars for Dark Gods turn 3. So he charges the Feldrax into the flank of the Avatar. And that's it. Other than that, he actually moves forward. Some with the warriors, especially with the Forsworn. Other than that, he just sets up a counter charge with Feldrax and the Lord. Over here, the chariot closes in to cast spells on everything. The other into Flayers moves up just to chaff the Rangers. Another picture of that, more or less. Yeah. Right flank, yeah, the single one, he moves up just to chaff the forest guard. So yeah, I'm still in his front. He's a bit closer to the unit than legal. That's because he just slipped on the forest. We both know what he wants to do, and it's no problem doing it. So in combat, yeah, he charges, he hits with everything. He doesn't make a single wound to my avatar. Happy about that. I in return do 3 wounds on his champion. So yeah, we're standing there. I reformed just to have him in my front. My turn, counter charge. So yeah, Wild Huntsman in the flank of the Feldrax. I'm really counting on them being gone after this combat. Rangers just going to mop up the chaff. Same with the Forest Guard. Heath Hunters angles up just to... Yeah, I'll try to take some wounds off the chariot if I can. Every wound is beneficial to me, so and makes it easier later in a potential combat. So yeah, I'll take what I can. And they don't have that many other targets to shoot at. His hunters up on the left, more like my opponent's middle backfield. They move up just to try to shoot at the Lord. By the picture of them there. So in combat, yeah, I killed the one flayer with the Force Guard and just reformed so I have everything in the front. Yeah, and also I chaffed his Force Warn with my Eagle. The Rangers kills off those flayers, no problem. Angles up so I have both the Warriors and the Force Warn in front as well. Over here we just obliterate the Wild Huntsman, just obliterated the Feldrax. Reforms as this. I want to protect the Wild Huntsman from the Warriors, so the Avatar works like a wall or a shield. They can still get past him as well without pivoting or anything, so that's good. And this is how the I got in shooting. I did get a wound off his chariot as well, so that's good. And this is how it looks. Wars of Darkos, turn 4. So now he goes forward. He decides to charge both the Feldrax and the chariots into the Force Guard. And here's a huge one. Huge. He charges the Force Warn into the Eagle. Nothing about that. He wants to charge the Warriors into the Rangers. And I think he needed to roll like a 4 or a 5. And he actually failed it. So yeah, I quite lucked out on that one, I must say. I still do believe I would win that combat, but we would be there and his Force Warn would... Yeah, it's hard to say what would happen. He would kill a lot of Rangers in return, for sure. I would not wipe that unit. So yeah, I lucked out a bit on that one. I'm not complaining. So this is how it looks. I think I got off Spectral Blade or something on the Force Warn, so real to hit or real to wound, whatever it was. Kill the Eagle for no doubt about it. Yeah, nothing about that. And just reforms. Over here, he kill a bunch of Force Guards. I do manage to make a wound or 2, I believe, on his chariot. I also managed to make 3 wounds on 1 Feldrax. So yeah, we're standing there. I'm thinking I have a counter charge with the Thicket Beast. Yeah, it looks promising for me, I must say. I'm not complaining about the positions where all my units are. Over to my turn. So yeah, we combo charge the Warriors, Avatar and Huntsman in the front. Was a, I would say, medium charge with the Blade Dancers into the flank. I really wanted that charge to make it. It didn't, sadly. I think I needed to roll like a 7 or an 8. Rolled like a 5 or a 6. So yeah, sad, but I think the Avatar and the Huntsman will actually do the business. The Blade Dancers would just be to make sure of it. And then that the Rangers charge into the Force Warn. I just can't leave them being able to choose their target. They need to go in there, get their hands dirty, do what they can. Thicket Beast into the flank of the Feldrax. Time to break those units. Other than that, just moves up the Heath Hunters, short range shooting at his Lord. The Druid King just, yeah, standing in a safe spot. Magic wise, I got in Healing Waters, I believe, on the Rangers, and that was about it. In combat, I didn't kill everything on the right flank with the Force Guard and the Thicket Beast. There's one Feldrak with like 2 wounds left, and I think his Chariot Sorcerer have 1 wound left. And then moved up the Heath Hunters, the other unit on the right flank, just to shoot at the Lord as well. And conveniently, they stayed quite in the way, so we had to take some dangerous trains when they fled. But they're both still alive, sadly. managed to escape. Yeah, over here I do kill a crap ton of warriors. He still has a rank to hit back, and they just obliterate my wild huntsman. Nothing I can do about that. But he still broke. I tried to pursue, but he got away. The avatar just follows them. And over here, I try to make some wounds on his character, um, and not hit the unit. I still make a couple of wounds here and there. I think I like killed one Forsworn and made 2 wounds on his character, something like that. And as you can see, I managed to shoot out a wound on his lord as well. But yeah, we're standing there, and I'm not. Yeah, now I have the Thicket Beast in a potential counter charge, so yeah, I can't complain. What's the Dark Gods? So he rallies with everything: was the chariots, the lone Feldrak, and the warriors. He also charges in his lord into the forest rangers, because why the hell not? They're probably goners by now. Yeah, he reforms, rallies and reforms with the warriors. Magic, don't do much. Combat, yeah. So between them, they managed to run down the rangers. I do still manage to kill another Forsworn. I think I even did one more wound on his lord, but that was about it. And they just they caught me. I lost combat quite a lot, so there they are. He rolled quite high on his Forsworn, I think. So my Secret Beast will have a charge in the flank on the Forsworn. Of course, I'll take that. So I can't complain. My turn 6. The Avatar charges into the last of the warriors. Need those points. Secret Beast into the flank of the Forsworn. I tried to shot as well with the Blade Dancers, but it was way too long and I didn't make it. The Spearmen and the Heath Hunters go into the Feldrak. Another piece of that. Yeah, I can say the Eagle just stays there in a safe, out of line of sight of anything. He can't be charged. It's quite safe. Magic, I got in, I think it was Healing Waters again on the Thicket Beasts. And Stone Skin on the Heath Hunters in case his chariot wants to charge me. I'm still Resilience 6, so I should be able to take it. In combat, the Avatar just goes berserk and kills off the warriors, so good amount of points there. The Spearmen and the Heath Hunters kills off the last Feldrak. The Thicket Beast kills off the Forsworn. Or I think I killed like his character, so they lost Stubborn. Killed a few more one combat by a lot. He didn't kill any model of mine, and I just ran him down. So yeah, good amount of points. What's the Dark Gods turn 6? He just rallies. He just reforms his lord so that I can charge him with anything except my druid, and I won't even consider doing that. His chariot doesn't charge at all as well. He just moves out, as you can see on this picture. So he moves out of charging off from anything. Tried to make some magic, I believe, but didn't make it. In my last turn, I tried to like shoot out some wounds with the Heath Hunters. Didn't manage it on anything. I think I got the chariot during the whole game with some small shooting. I got him down to 1 wound left. And that's about it. So still have points for the chariot. And at the end of the game, still on victory, 16-4. Still a good one, a really fun game. Still a hard one. I don't think the score actually gives a good picture of the game because it was really tight a lot of times. When he failed his charge with his warriors, yeah, that did put me in a very good position, and I managed to more or less capitalize on it. But still, it killed the Rangers and some stuff. So yeah, this is still really hard going up against them. But yeah, really fun game. Hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for the next one.